Hey Julian, it's Tony. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me a little bit here on Tuesday. And here's the video that I mentioned that I wanted to send you. So, all I have for you here are 3 tips to help you improve and increase your online presence to help you generate some additional business via your website. Now, I know you mentioned you're super busy, and right now, additional business is not maybe what you need, but you never know. Things may change. Maybe you look to expand, or the market turns down a little bit, and you need, find some extra avenues to get your phone ringing. So take this information and set it to the side if you don't need it now. And if there's somebody that that might be able to use the information, feel free to forward it to them. It might not apply directly to their website, but you never know. Maybe the information will be useful to them nonetheless. So with that, what I want to do is go over Google's 3 main ranking factors. That's content, citations, and backlinks. And we'll start with content here. So on your home page, we're looking at any of the text and images you have. And we suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words. And the main reason for that is Google really highly values well-written authoritative content. It's the best way that they have to assure that their end users get the best experience possible when visiting, at the websites that Google is serving up to them. So if I copy the words on your site here and actually go over to this word character count, we see we have about 434 words. Now, that obviously leaves some room for improvement. Your site looks awesome. It's well done. I can tell, you had a professional actually do it, but I would definitely look at about tripling at least the amount of words on the site here. The secondary reason for that is keywords, and these are the words that people search for when they're looking for people, or when they're searching for roofers in Jacksonville. So roofing Jacksonville, Florida, this gets about 300 searches a month. The less words you have on your homepage, the harder it is to get keywords like this into your content without coming off as spammy. There are many variations of this specific kind of keyword out there. So the more words you have, the better it is, or the easier it is to get them in there. So now when doing that search, I come down here to the organic section, and I'm going to bring up Prime Roofing, who was the #1 here in the organics. And let's copy them and see what they have. They have about 700 words, so not that much more than yours. So if you get to 1,500, you're going to be beating them soundly. So I would definitely suggest adding a bit more to your homepage there. So going back here, when we do this kind of a search, we get at the top here the paid ads. This is Google trying to make their money. We're not going to talk about those today, but below here I am going to talk about. This is called the map pack. And about 50% of the search volume that comes through searches like this are going to call or click on one of these 3 listings. The question is how do you get here? And that's through something called citations. And citations are just your company name, address, and phone number listed out on directory sites around the web, like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, Thumbtack, Facebook even. Get your company added to about 10 to 20 of these per week, and over time, your Google My Business listing is going to start ranking higher in this area. And the one thing I would say is make sure that you keep consistent with the way you enter the data. Consistency is key across those directories. So the area below this is called the organic listings, and these are more affected by something called backlinks. And all a backlink is your website URL in a clickable format out on another website. It's essentially a vote for your website, and when you get votes from other websites, they pass a little bit of power and trust to your site. Now, this is what I mean by clickable. When you hover over something, you're able to click on it, and you would click that and it would go to your website essentially. So the thing with backlinks is not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure you get backlinks from trusted websites, and you want to make sure, if you can, you get links from sites that are within your niche. So for you, that might be a home improvement website, or maybe maybe a roofing blog. If there's a blogger out there that blogs about roofing a lot, you could even provide an article to one of these websites, and often the site owner will trade you an article for a link, a backlink. This helps them keep their site active, and it gives you a little bit of power boost by getting a backlink for that work. So that's content, citations, and backlinks. I'm going to take your main rival here and take their URL and put it over here into this this tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs does a decent job of estimating what Google knows about a website. So remember those backlinks we were just talking about? they have 642 websites with their URL on them. So 642 backlinks. They're getting found for about 3,800 keywords. That's getting them about 1,700 clicks a month. So the kind of keywords I'm looking for are like this, niche and then city, or in some cases you'll see city and then niche. These are buyer intent, high buyer intent keywords. So this one is searched 300 times. This is the one I searched for over here, by the way. They're in position 1. They're getting about 78 clicks a month for those, for that particular keyword. So if they're closing 10% of that business, that's an additional 8 roofs a month just for one keyword. That's awesome. Some of these keywords are going to make no sense, like nightclub, Jacksonville. They must have put a roof on a nightclub. I'm not really worried about those. Here's another. So this is city and then niche. 250 searches. They're in position 8, only getting 11 for this because they're way out on 8. But if they were on position 1, that'd be about another 60 searches. So 140 total, 10%, 14 roofs. I don't know what that would do for your business, but well, you mentioned you don't need it, that additional business, but somebody that does need that business, that's going to be very useful for them. So let's compare that to your site. And we'll see right now, you're not getting any of that business from your website by the looks of it. You've got 2 backlinks, and that's getting you about 4 keywords that you're being found for, which are all related to your company name. So this is great. You definitely want to rank for these, but you're also even on page 4 for your company name. So it looks like your site might be relatively new, so maybe the beginning of this year. So you definitely need a bit more content with keywords in it, and then some backlinks and citations to help you out if you ever get to the point where you want to get a little bit more visibility of your website. So that's really all I have. Again, game plan for you, about 1,500 words on your homepage, citations from some of the major directories out there that I mentioned, and then some backlinks to help power those keywords that you get into that content that you write, powered up to page 1. So that's all I've got. Hopefully that was useful. Again, I know this might not benefit you right now, but if you want to slide this, into one of your email folders for future use, maybe, definitely do that, and or pass it along to somebody that you might know out there, a small business owner that might be able to use a little additional business. I'd be happy to chat with them if I can help. All right. Thanks, Julian, for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.